Hello, welcome to this very special class, and it is very special because you are here and I'm here and we are getting down to business today. In this class, you will discover the myths that may have stopped you from starting your own coaching business and one playbook that can finally help you take the first step without fear, feeling overwhelmed, or even procrastination. Now, this class itself will shift your reality and help you get your business going and make more money than before. And at the end of the class, I will also show you a way to continue with this journey, how to hold tight because it is something that you might have never done before. I will show you how you can map your coming weeks to create progress in just the next few weeks. So stay for what you call the master map at the end of the class. It is possibly the best thing to do right now in your business. And now, let's get started. 4 myths that have been stopping you from starting your coaching business and how to get past them and get started, get clients, and make an impact. Now, I want to quickly go over and remind you why you are here today with me. You want to get clarity and start your coaching business. You want to make an impact. And lastly, and most importantly, you want to make money doing it. And it may seem impossible at this particular point, but let me remind you that it is possible. It is possible to make an impact. It is possible to make money. It is possible to start your own coaching business and get past all those reasons that have been stopping you until now. Let me tell you what is needed to be able to start your coaching business. Firstly, you need the right approach. You need the right training. You need the right action. And you need the right follow-through. You need all those things done right, and you will get the results that you really want and get your coaching business off the ground. Now, let me tell you the ugly truth that you have been lied to over and over again. You have been told that you need certification to get started. You need to know the exact packages to get started. You need a funnel so that you can get clients consistently, or you need a complete methodology. And to some point of degree, that might be true, but these are not requirements for you to start your coaching business. These are some of the stories that might stop you from making that progress. These are common annoying stories that we tell ourselves and stops ourselves from actually being able to make progress in our coaching practice. Now, the first myth and the most common one that everyone almost have is, I don't think I'm good enough as a coach. You tell yourself, oh, I'm not certified. Oh, I tried these ones and it didn't get the result that I was hoping for. Or I don't have a perfect methodology. I know we have told ourselves these stories over and over again. And today, I intend to break this pattern. I intend to break the story for you. So you never doubt your capacity. More on that in our class today. But let's go to the second reason that you might have told yourself, and that is, who am I to coach? Isn't that one of those wonderful, amazing, and annoying things that you have told yourself, where we doubt ourselves and say, who am I to coach? Or who can give me the right to say I can help someone else? Or there are so many coaches who know what they're doing and I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let me tell you, this is a lie. This is a lie that we told ourselves to stop us from beginning our coaching business and even making a progress. And if you have told yourself this, I want you to stay in this class so that you can see actually that you are the person that should be coaching right now. And we will also talk about how to get you started. You might have told yourself, I have first to establish a reputation. Who will want to hire me? I'm so new, or I need to get a lot of results before I approach a client, or I need to get a website, a social media presence, or a lot of followers to get started. You don't need a reputation to get started. You don't need a reputation even to grow your coaching business. We are going to explore this and a lot more in today's class. But before that, let me remind you something. You are not alone. You are not alone in feeling all these feelings that you have been feeling. And you are not alone in making this leap of faith and saying, hey, I want to be a coach. I want to start a coaching business. I want to get results for my clients. I want to create transformative change and I want to make money doing it. Let me tell you some stats that we got when we were researching about coaches and trying to find out what is it that stopped them from getting results. 28.6% of new coaches believe that they can't start until they have their perfect methodology. 24.2% of new coaches lack clarity on what to do next and how to get started. We have another 15.4% of new coaches believe that they are not ready. They feel like, oh, I'm not ready for this thing. And 15.4% of new coaches also believe that they can't enroll any client at their capacity. These are the common reasons that the new coaches like you tell themselves on why they should not get started, why they couldn't take the leap of faith and actually start coaching clients and start building a business around their coaching practice. Now, if you add all these percentages up, they add up to more than 60%. I want to remind you that you don't have to stay at bay and wait. Today, I'm going to make an attempt to move you from these reasons to a new reality where you can and you will start your coaching business in the next coming 21 days. You don't need the perfect methodology at all, or be 100% ready, or need a well-defined packages for you to start, or be a master at client acquisition to start your coaching business. I want to bust the 4 myths that have been stopping you from starting your coaching business. And I will also show you how to get past them and get started. The first myth is, I am not ready to start coaching. And I know that is something that most of the people tell themselves. Let me throw some facts at you. In 2019, personal coaching topped $1 billion sales in Google. Can you imagine that? Studies show that companies are aggressively engaging coaches for their top staff. I think that one you can recall even when you look at the top companies. Why is it that we believe that there are too many coaches? Why is it that we believe that we can't really get started? Because there are too much competition? Let me tell you the real reason for it. It is this social media. Social media is probably the single biggest reason why we have created a reality where we believe that there are too many coaches in the world, because we get bombarded by messages from other coaching organizations wanting to show us that we can't build a coaching business. So we feel, oh, there are so many coaches. It is almost like we are living in a social bubble, which tells us and echoes the same feeling that we have. And we all of a sudden feel that there are too many of us. There may be a couple of thousand coaches around the world to serve billions of people who go to regular jobs and want to become better at their job, or even entrepreneurs who want to grow their companies, or even people who are struggling in their health and want to get a better results out of their health, or even people who are struggling in their relationship. And when you look at that docket, there are so many people and want to get a better relationship. We don't have too many coaches in the world. We've just been in an echo chamber and we feel that there are so many coaches in the world, but they truly are not. Let me tell you a little story. When I decided that I want to start a coaching business, I knew that I wanted to create freedom in my life. That was the first thing. I also knew that I wanted to create more abundance in my life. I also knew that I wanted to make an impact with people that I wanted to work with. But I didn't know who I wanted to work with or even how I want to work with them. And I know that is something that might be bothering you right now, where you might not be clear on exactly who you want to work with. And that might be stopping you right now saying, hey, I don't know if I can be a coach. I don't know if I can get started. But let me tell you what happened next. As I knew that I wanted to be a coach, I knew I wanted to have an impact. That is it. And that was the all clarity that I had, that I knew that I wanted to do something in this space. What I did next was to start the coaching business. And as I started coaching, I started to figure out what I wanted to do, who I wanted to serve, how I wanted to serve them, and how I wanted to create an impact in their lives. But it didn't happen just because I sat on the couch and thought about what I would like to do for my coaching business. It happened because I went out there and started doing things. I'll be very honest with you. I made a lot of mistakes in enrolling wrong clients or even not being able to deliver results to them. There are so many mistakes, I cannot mention all of them right now. And I learned a lot from them. And I learned a ton of those mistakes after speaking with 100 of coaches and helping them to start their coaching business. I've compiled that into a 21-day program that allows you to be able to start your coaching business in an effective way that you have lesser chances of failure, where you have more ease in actually leading into a process that not only allows you to get clarity on your coaching business, but actually helps you to get started on it. We will talk about that in a little bit. But right now, what I want you to do is take action. Take out your workbook and make sure that you go to the first myth. If you can remember what we talked about on the first myth, and I want you to write down, what is the story that you have been telling yourself? Just recall the story that you have been telling yourself about your coaching business. Have you been telling yourselves that there are too many coaches out there in the world? If that is it, write it down. I want you to look for signs that shows you that it's probably not true that there are too many coaches out there in the world. Once you identify that there are actually too few coaches in the world, I want you to answer the second question. The second question that revolves around why is it that you feel that you are not ready to coach? I want you to take a step back and identify why is it that you want to coach? Why is it that you want to create an impact? I want you to ask yourself those questions. You see, when you have a strong why, a reason why to get started, sometimes it's enough for us to give ourselves the opportunity to at least make an attempt. I want you to flip the switch today and make that intention today, right now as we are having this conversation, to change your reality and identify why you want to do what you want to do. And the why, that why that you are asking yourself, could be simply as I want to make money. I want to have a freedom. I want to be able to travel around the world and be able to create impact to the world. And that is absolutely perfect. Whatever the reason is, go ahead and write it down right now. Now, the second myth that stopped so many of us and that has stopped me tremendously at the time when I was starting is you need a complete clarity on what you're offering. You need a complete certainty on what you're offering. As I was starting out, I was trying to be all professional about everything. Having a website, professional pictures, having business card, and so forth. And that is probably one of the most common mistakes we make as coaches. We think that we need to get everything so perfect. We need to get everything so clear. We need everything to be so right. And that is probably one of the world's worst ideas that one can have. Let me tell you the difference between clarity of outcome versus clarity of process. Clarity of outcome is the journey of transformation you want to take your clients through to deliver results. Most coaches are confident about the outcome. They can personally deliver for their clients. You know, you can actually deliver the results. And even if you don't know how, you can make that progress in their lives. And that's what is getting you excited to be a coach and to start your coaching practice. Clarity of process is how you want to deliver results to your client. For example, a one-on-one coaching intensive workshop based on limited time you have at your disposal. So how do we fix this? I want you to write down the outcome your client will get as a result as they work with you. And then I want you to write down the most effective way you can help them get this outcome as you shift your understanding between clarity of process versus the clarity of outcome. You will be able to see or find out what are the potential outcomes that your clients might get as they work with you. And you will also be able to see what is the most effective way you can help them get this outcome. So say, for example, you want to be able to help someone get real clarity in their business or real clarity in their lives. So that's the outcome that you want with the client. Now, what is the most effective way you can get that outcome for them? Is it by sitting down with them for an hour or even 5 hours? Is it by guiding them through a meditation that you might have developed that gets profound results? Is it something else? Is it by working with them over a course of 3 months? Or is it even something more than that? Whatever is the most effective way, it doesn't have to be fast. It just have to be effective. It needs to get them the results. You don't have to get hung up on, will this be a group session or will it be a one-on-one? No. What you have to get hung up on is saying, what's the outcome that you're going to drive for your client? And if you can find one effective way to get that out, that is where to start. Now, here's what I want you to do. In your workbook, you have 2 columns. I think you can see the 2 columns. And if you don't have the workbook, draw 2 columns on a piece of paper. Just make a ruler and draw 2 columns. I want you to write down just one outcome that you want to consistently start that you are going to get to your client. Just one outcome. Whatever that is, it doesn't matter. Write that on the left column. On the right column, I want you to write down what are some of the ways that you can drive that outcome with your client. Write that on the right column. 1 or 2, maybe 3 ways that you are able to drive the same results for any clients. Now, once you have written all that down, I invite you to go ahead and have a conversation with yourself and pick any one of these 3 ways or even 4 ways, however many ways that you have identified and purposed what to get the results. You see, what the clients care about is to get the results. They don't care about how you get those results for them. We get hung up that we need the perfect packages. We need the perfect ways to get the results. It doesn't matter what the way it is. At the stage of starting your coaching business, all you should care about is, can my client get the results? Which brings me to the next thing, which again is something that is stopping so many people or so many coaches, which is, I need a perfect methodology. I need to know exactly what's going to happen. That is in step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and even so forth. We believe that we need to be certified to be able to create results because everyone says that you need a perfect methodology for it can guarantee the results. And these are all stories we tell ourselves. The reasons why you couldn't get started. Let me explain this with the help of a metaphor. Think about yourself becoming a pilot. Now, I know pilots have a much more complex system that you have to learn. So you kind of have to do some training for it. And so, yes, you need a little bit of training. But at the same point of time, when you are trying to become a pilot, how do you think a pilot becomes a good pilot? It doesn't happen because they are great at taking the exam. No, I don't even think so. It doesn't happen just because they decided that they want to be a pilot. They became great pilots because they put in the hours. They actually flew the plane multiple times. They flew it in private. They flew it in public. They flew it at that actual plane. They flew it in the stimulation corners. They flew all the time. And this is how they became good at flying. You see, your coaching methodology is the result and not the prerequisite. To start coaching, you become a better coach. You find your methodology by actually coaching. The important thing for you is that you spend most time actually testing and validating your methodology. It is important for you to go out in the world and actually committing people to be able to build a methodology. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to come to you. It will happen when you actually go out in the world and actually coaching people and actually working with them to get results. So how does one get started? How do you get started in building your coaching methodology? To building your coaching methodology, you need to understand the 10 principles of coaching. We talk about these principles in the program, Start Your Coaching Business, that we will talk about in just a bit. You want to tap into your past experiences. You want to tap into everything that you have done for you to be able to tap into it and utilize those experiences to create results for your client. And it doesn't matter if you are young, you still have done things and have gained some experiences with those things. You need to build a core understanding of human behavior. Why do you act the way you act in different situations? You need to learn the act of asking questions, how to ask questions that will get people to actually respond in a way whereby sometimes they will discover their answers even before you are making a suggestion to them. And lastly, and the most important one, is you have to go out and coach. And that is it. Well, in the program, we will touch those 10 principles in details, but basically that is it. That's all you need in starting your coaching practice. Like I said, the biggest element of building your coaching methodology is you going out and coaching. So go ahead and write down some of the steps that you are going to take right after this class to start coaching. Now, these steps could be as simple as I'll start learning more about coaches, or I'll get some few books, or even it might be more complex step like going out and actually coaching your friends, colleagues, and business partners, and even so forth. Whatever that might be, I want you to write down an action that you are going to take after this call so you can get started in building your methodology and building your coaching business. The myth that has stopped so many wonderful coaches is they believe that getting clients is hard. And I know most of you believe that. This is a mistaken belief, and it comes from so many different places. One of them is we believe that clients, they have this special place, like there is this special area where all the clients hang out, and we need to access this special place where all these clients hang out. We believe that we need to be a genius marketer to enroll them. We need to be somebody who is brilliant and understanding sales and marketing and all the copywriting strategies for us to be able to enroll these clients. Let me remind you, clients are everywhere. No, they don't hang out at a special place. No, they don't need you to be the best marketer in the world. Clients hang out everywhere. Think about it in this way. Coaching is a noble profession that helps people live a better life. That's essentially what you do. You help people live better lives by helping their health, their relationship, their businesses, their profession, whatever that may be. 99% of us want to live in a better life, don't we? And that inherently means that there's a potential of coaching clients right there. So the question that you want to ask is not, is marketing hard? Or if clients hang out at different places? Or you need to be a genius marketer? The question that you want to ask is, who will want the results that you offer in their lives? Who are the people, the entrepreneurs, the professions, the housewife, whatever that may be, who really want the results that you have on offer? Once you understand who is it that you want to help in their lives, enrollment is like helping someone. You enroll a coaching client by showing your client that potential and possibility. And enrolling a client has nothing or very little to do with marketing skills. You are not in the business of selling snake oil or ice cream to the Eskimo. We are in the business of transforming people's lives. They inherently want what they want to become: a better person, a better father, a better leader, a better entrepreneur, a better mom, a better human being, whatever they might be. Everybody is seeking to meet their potential, to meet the possibility that lie ahead of you. as a coach, as a facilitator, or even as a consultant, if you can show them that they can meet their potential, they can meet that possibility that they aspire to meet in themselves, you can be their coach. You can be that guiding light that allows people to live their lives to the fullest. So I have a question for you. Answer this. How will you shine light on other humans? Yes, I don't want you to answer the question, how will you enroll clients or how will you get more clients? No, that's not the question that we want to answer. The question that I want you to answer is, how will you shine light on other humans? Because if you can shine light on them, if you can show them the path, if you can show them the possibility, if you can give them the hope and show them the potential that lies within them, there is a great possibility that you get a chance to work with them. And there is a great possibility also, on the other hand, that they can get a chance working with you. So go ahead and take note. Take action right now. Write down, how will you shine light on other humans? How will you show them the possibility that lies ahead of them? That is very important. How will you show them that they can actually meet their potential? Write that down. So let's recap really quickly as to why I might have stopped you from starting your coaching business. The first one that we talked about was there are too many coaches. We believed before we got into the class that there are too many coaches, and that's why there is no point of you starting a coaching business. Well, we found out that it is untrue because we are living in an echo chamber of social media, and we have started to believe something that's absolutely not true. There are too few coaches out there and there are not too many coaches. The second myth is you need a well-defined package. We found out today that you don't need a well-defined package. What you need to know is what is the result that you want to create for your client. When you have the clarity in the results you want to create to your client, you will figure it out what is the method that you will create that result that you have found. Another myth is we believe that we need the perfect methodology. We found out today that we don't need the perfect methodology. What we need is to focus on creating methodology as we are coaching, because your coaching methodology is not a function of some certification. It is the function of you actually going through the experience and developing it as you are going through the experience. And lastly, we discussed on how sales is not hard. Sales is only hard if you're trying to sell snake oil to people. We are not doing that. We are trying to transform lives. All we have to do is be able to be of service and be able to show up to create results for our clients, or at least a possibility of results to our clients. So where do we go from here? What's next? There are two options for you right now. You now know what have been stopping you. You are clear about the reason that might have stopped you from starting your coaching business. You might go, hey, now I know what have been stopping me, and I have the passion and the drive, and I'm going to make this year the best year of my life. And you might go and take it alone. And I am so proud of you. Our option B is where you get a chance to actually start your coaching business without feeling lost, where you can save hundreds of thousands or even millions in testing, trying, and failing. That you now actually create money, freedom, and impact that you always dreamt, and you can finally stop putting off something that you have always wanted to do for yourself. Option B is where we help you actually create that impact, create that business, and show you what are some of the common pitfalls that you might experience, and also show you how to get past them. You see, I'm a firm believer of not giving the fish but teaching how to fish. The reason why I believe in that is because if I can show you how you can fish for yourself, I have not only created a result right now for you, like in this masterclass, but also shown you how you can create a result for yourself for a lifetime. And that's really what my intent is. To get started is easier than you can think. I work with over 100 plus coaches. We have sold about 1,000 plus books on coaching. We have done 100 of hours of training to find the best way to get results in our coaching practice. We have had to find a solution for this challenge for you to be able to start your coaching business, for you to be able to get results, for you to finally stop the cycle of wanting to be someone but not truly getting there. That is why we created Start Your Coaching Business. Start Your Coaching Business is a 21-day quest to start your coaching business. Literally, these are ideas for you to get off the ground and actually start your coaching business in only 21 days. So it is a 21-day pact with insights, tools, and action steps. You actually get to do stuffs you see day by day plan. So you learn, you get insights, you get tools, and then you get the take action. And you will see how that will manifest in your life. You get the foundations on how to really manage yourself, your methodology, all the 10 principles that we talked about a minute ago. We share those with you so you can build your methodology and your business so you can start generating real clients and start opening conversations that will show you how to build a coaching practice. Learn from people who have experienced this for more than 20 years and most importantly, have a daily action step. We want you to make progress. We want you to get results, which is why we designed this program. We wanted to help you build a predictable gameplay, so you always know the path that you are on all the time. This is actually a predictable program that is designed for you to get off the ground, to get you start your coaching business. Get an exclusive one-on-one with our coaches, and there is actually a self-assessment so you can see where you are at before and after the quest. Is that not powerful? Now, here is what's going to happen. The first week, we are going to focus on building a solid foundation for you. We are going to show you how to use your past to empower yourself. How do you lean into your present to stay in a state of productivity? How do you get past your past fears to empowering actions? How to maintain emotional fitness. That is very key. How do you create a future with endless possibilities? And also, how to design your 6-month plan so you continue to get results. So the program is only 3 weeks, but the results that you get will last more than 6 months because you're starting with designing your 6-month plan. The second week, we are going to focus on getting results with your clients. We are going to talk about the principles of extraordinary coaching. So when you coach, you have a path to getting extraordinary results. So you no longer have to wait and think that you need to have a methodology or a perfect way to get results. We are going to just simply show you one of the principles of extraordinary coaching. And just with those principles, you will be able to start seeing results, setting clear boundaries, so you and your clients can get results and really work together. One of the most common things that happens with coaches who especially are new is they don't know how to set clear boundaries. They don't know how to really know what is okay and what is not okay. And in this program, we'll help you to set those clear boundaries so you and your client not only work together and get results, but actually love working with each other. I will show you how to understand human behavior so you know what is causing your clients to underperform. And if you know what is causing them to underperform, guess what? You can find ways to make them perform to their potential. I'll show you how to navigate as you build your methodology, what to look for, and what are the elements to add. And lastly but not the least, we are going to give you the ultimate tool of how to ask powerful questions. You see, the ability to ask powerful questions is the fundamental to creating a transformative change in your client's life. The third week, we are going to focus on a solid foundation of your business. Who do you serve? How do you serve them? And use it to create clear message that your client actually understand. One of the common mistakes that coaches make, they don't know who they're serving and how they're serving them. We will help you actually find out who do you serve, We'll also talk about communicating your message for an easier enrollment. Remember, that is a very important thing. We'll talk about creating powerful packages that generate massive revenue irrespective with your time. We are going to go through that in the third week. The third week will be a very intensive week. We are going to help you answer the external question, where to find the clients? Where do you go around and find the client that you want to work with? We are going to show you how to connect with potential clients on a deeper level. And then we'll talk about how to sell with love while generating revenue. So you don't feel like a snake's oil salesman, but you know that you are creating this amazing conversation that actually inspires your clients to work with you. And you get to work with them without even selling to them. Now on this class, right now, there is a special enrollment discount that is available. We are giving you a huge discount for you to get started today because we want you to start your coaching business. And here is the simple reason why I want you to take this offer right now today. You see, if you get the results, you start your coaching business. I win. And I'm being as honest as a person can be. I want you to win because as you win, as you make progress, you become a coach, you get results. We also win because we are the number one training company for coaches. So I know when you get results, you will want to get better results. You will want to grow your company. You will want to grow your coaching business. You will want to work with even better clients. And we win in that scenario because we are the number one company in that area. And that's why we are giving you this insane discount for a program that cost 200,000 shillings is only going to cost you 90,000. Wow, that is amazing. Now I'm going to give you even a better deal. I don't want to stop there. Believe it or not, my goal isn't just to sell you this program. I'm going to prove that to you right now. My ultimate goal is to educate my customers, my readers, and even my audience and turn them into a successful coach. So you can contribute to the society and bring up similar children too that can grow the society. In order to reach your goal, you must take action. I'm confident that you are ready to get started, that you are seriously about to learn this skill set and that you are prepared to take action because you won't still be here actually otherwise. And I want you to get a positive result from joining this program. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and offer you a take action challenge guarantee. If you take action today, I'm going to give you and a friend of your choice a 1-week free trial to test this program. Now, with that being said, there is only one small catch. This offer is only good for the next 1 hour. Only 1 hour. Why? Because decisiveness is a trait shared by all the successful people. Simply put, you cannot become the best while seated on the fence. So I want you to get off the fence and decide to change your future. That starts right now. So here is what you need to do. Click the down button below where you will be able to get this offer, and on top of that, we will give you an instant on-call 30 minutes free consulting to start you up on your journey. So think about the amount of value that you get from taking action right now. So go ahead and take action right now. Go ahead and take this offer. There is absolutely no risk for you. And finally, this is a program that is designed for you to get started. That is why we have designed it, because we know that most of our new coaches are being hesitant or stopping themselves and not playing full out because they don't have the right tools, the right strategies, the right training for them to get started. Which is why we have designed the Start Your Coaching Business Quest in a way that it will get you off the ground and it will get you started. So I invite you to take action right now, even if you intend to start this later. So go ahead and take action right now so you can start your coaching business in the coming days. Remember, it is a 21-day quest packed with insights, tools, and action steps. You get foundations for you, your methodology, strategies to sell yourself, how to price yourself, how to deliver your value to your customer, and even so much more in the package. You will get a great momentum with a global tribe of coaches. You will be able to build a predictable gameplay so you always know that you are on. You will be able to run through a self-assessment so you can be able to see where you are at before and after the quest. And lastly, there is an offer. If you join now, you will be able to get an instant 30-minute consulting to help you kickstart your journey, and you will get a 1-week free trial of our program. This first week, you will learn how to use your past experience to build your coaching business, and also will get a chance to plan with our expert a 6-month plan for your business. Remember, all this with no risk on your side at all. Thank you, and I am excited to have you in today's class, and I'm longing to see you starting your coaching business. Start now by hitting the button below.